With falling inflation, the Reserve Bank of India is having enough space to exercise its rate cut initiatives. And this is sending a strong signal to the banks to reduce their high lending rates, which is still a cause of worry to bring any cheer to the consumers. The central bank stimulus is aimed at triggering a lowering of interest rates and thereby increasing investment and spending. The rates were first hiked 13 times beginning April last year to contain inflation. But then the RBI lowered it 8 times since September to fight the slowdown. The cash reserve ratio or CRR, the money that banks keep with the RBI, have since then come down from 9% to 5%. The repo rate, the rate at which RBI lends money to banks, has come down from 9% to 5%. And the reverse repo rate has almost been halved from 6% to 3.5%. But will these measures work? Well, experts have doubts.
So monetary policy is very ineffective in times of slump. So the governor may do anything. He may reduce interest rates, he may tell the banks to lend more, but it can have very little effect on the economy.
Banks have so far not taken the cue the way the RBI expected. In the midst of a slowdown and crisis of confidence, they are wary of lending. Also, borrowers have not come forward, faced with an uncertain future.
Kind of a situation, obviously the banks are very scary of lending, and that's what they are doing. But that does not mean that rates haven't come down. I mean, rates have come down. Yes, I do agree with you that they haven't come down in the same proportion in which RBI has cut the rates.
Monetary policy is the only instrument that an election-bound UPA government is left with, as the real fiscal deficit is set to cross the double-digit mark. The government seems to have shied away from taking measures that could have increased it further. Also, with an overdose of outlay on some popular schemes, the government was left with little room to provide the much-needed fiscal stimulus. Mehul Verma, NewsX, Delhi.